The story of Elon Musk, from humble beginnings in South Africa to the cutting-edge world of SpaceX and Tesla. Elon Musk's story is nothing short of extraordinary. His journey is a testament to the power of perseverance, innovation, and an unwavering vision for the future. Musk's path to the most influential figure of the 21st century hasn't been easy. These are the stories of innovators that we often hear about. In this video, we will explore the full detailed story of Elon Musk, his childhood, his venture, and of course, his challenges and the legacy he has built over these years, how it shaped the futures of humanity. Let's talk about the early life of this visionary, Elon Musk. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa. His father, Elon Musk, was an electrochemical engineer, and his mother, Maya Musk, was a dietitian and model. Elon Musk grew up in a household where curiosity and intellect were valued. Elon Musk spent most of his time, reading books after losing himself in science fiction novel and, encyclopedia. Classic like The Lord of the Ring and the Hitchhike, Guides to the Galaxy are shaping Elon Musk's imagination, teaching him about the importance of problem solving and pursuit of higher purposes. But school was a difficult environment for this young Elon Musk. He was small and quiet, often the target of bullying in the school. In one particular brutal incident, a group of boys pushed him down a flight of stairs and beat him severely that he required hospitalization. Sorry, Elon Musk. The experience left him emotional scar, but it also taught him resilience, something he will rely on, throughout his lifetime. At home, Elon faced a lot of challenges as well. Let's talk about his parents' divorce when he was very young at a very tender age. He lived mostly of his father's relationship. He would rather describe his relationship as complicated, at times very toxic. Despite this, Elon Musk found solace in technology. At a tender age of 10, he developed an interest in computer, teaching himself, how to do programming, coding, on a Commodore or VC20. By the age of 12, he was created and sold his first video game. That's amazing. Called Blaster, for just $500. Elon's early years were marked by, a sense of isolation, but also an insatiable curiosity. It was during this time that he developed the belief that humanity's future lays in solving big problems. This is where the ideas of energy, space exploration, and sustainable living comes into Elon Musk's head. He began to develop this idea. When he moved to North America in 1989 at the age of 17, Elon moved to Canada partly to avoid the so-called mandatory military service in the apartheid era in South Africa, and he partly pursued greater opportunity. He enrolled at Queen's University in Ontario, Canada, where he met Justin Wilson, his future wife, and the mother of his 6 children. Fast forward to 2 years later, Elon transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, where he pursued a double major in physics and economics. He excelled academically, but what sets Elon Musk apart was his curiosity and his entrepreneurial zeal and mindset. While at Pennsylvania, Elon and a friend rented a house off campus and turned it into a nightclub to make extra money. Whoa. It was during this time at Penn that Elon began to focus on the big problem, problem solving. He wanted to solve. He wanted to be a problem solver. He believed humanity's future hinged on these 3 areas. That is the internet, renewable energy, and of course, space exploration. With this guiding principle in Elon Musk's head, Elon set out to make a difference in his society and of course in his lifetime. All right, let's talk about Elon Musk's early ventures, Zip2 and PayPal. After graduating in 1995, Elon moved to Silicon Valley to pursue his entrepreneurial dreams. This is where he enrolled in a PhD program in applied physics at Stanford University, but he actually dropped out after just 2 days to join the internet boom. His first company, Zip2, was a software platform that provided business directory and map, for the newspaper. This venture was co-founded with his brother, Kimber. Zip2 started in a small rented office, just like Jeff Bezos, in a small office and required long hours of hard working. Elon even slept in the office at times to save money. Despite facing rejection from investors and clients, the company continued to gain traction and was eventually sold to Compaq for just $307 million in 1999. This makes Elon Musk a millionaire at just 28 years old. But Elon wasn't content to rest on his laurel. He used this proceeds from Zip2 to co-found X.com, an online banking platform. X.com was a revolutionary. It aimed to make payments, simple, secure, and eventually X.com merged with a competitor to form what we know as PayPal. And Elon's vision became a reality. However, his journey with PayPal wasn't that smooth. There are internal conflicts here and there that led to his removal as the CEO. But the company thrived under the new leadership. Fast forward to 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion, which cements Elon Musk's reputation as a tech pioneer. Let's talk about SpaceX, the birth of SpaceX. SpaceX forged with cash from PayPal sales. Elon Musk turned this attention to his childhood dream, space exploration. He believed humanity needed to become, a multiplanetary species, to ensure its survival. In 2002, Elon funded SpaceX with the ambitious goal of reducing, the cost of space travel and eventually colonizing Mars. But the early years were brutal. SpaceX failed several failed rocket launches into the space, and the company, came dangerously close to bankruptcy. Elon poured his personal fortune into the company, taking immense financial and emotional risks. And finally, in 2008, SpaceX successfully launched the Falcon, that is Falcon 1, which became the first ever privately funded company to send a rocket into the orbit. This breakthrough earned SpaceX, a whopping $1.6 billion contract with NASA and cemented its place in the aerospace industry. Reason why you see SpaceX making so much wonder today. Let's talk about revolutionizing transportation with Tesla. As you know, Elon Musk owned Tesla. Around the same time, Elon was making waves, in another industry, that is transportation industry. In 2004, he became involved in Tesla Motors, which is an electric car startup. Elon believed that electric vehicles were the key to, combating climate change and reducing humanity dependency on, the fossil fuel. Tesla, faced numerous challenges, including production delay, and skepticism from the auto industry. But under Elon Musk's leadership, the company continued to develop amazing groundbreaking vehicles like the Roadsters. We have Model X and I think Model 3. Tesla didn't just create cars, it created a movement which proving that electric vehicle could be fast, stylish, and desirable. Elon Musk's story is one of the resilience, innovation, and audacious goal from creating PayPal to launching rockets. His journey is a proof that with vision and determination, anything is possible. So, what is stopping you from actualizing your own dream? Take a leap into the story of Elon Musk and from how he started, how his humble beginning, from this creation to another creation, he never stopped. He continued. So, you too can do that.